It's a clip which is maximum 60 seconds, just one clip, so you don't need to do any editing. Pop it over to George in reception. The other thing that we're doing today is we talked a bit about interviews yesterday. I want everybody in the room to pick someone and ask them a question. Who are you, where are you from, and tell me about your experience on the workshop so far. It's a good to it helps with George in terms of promoting what it is that we're doing and letting people know that you guys are hopefully having a really good time, you're enjoying it, it's useful. And B, it's just a good way of actually learning how to speak on camera and to direct someone on camera, because today is about directing. You have another big main task today to do, which I'm looking forward to you doing today. Dan and Ollie did a little bit of this yesterday, but what you've been doing generally throughout the week so far is you've been doing the dives and you've been filming stuff as it happens, and you've been trying to capture things in the way using what we've discussed in terms of composition and framing, etc. What we're actually going to look at doing today is considering the shots that you want to get and then directing someone and communicating to them what they need to do for you to get that shot. So this is primarily about directing people and filming divers underwater.
Evening guys, this is my daily vlog, day 5 now, and had yet another busy day. Started off this morning with a classroom session which was all about directing, and this was directing other divers underwater. We got a partner chosen. We're then tasked with creating a short sequence of shots, come up with a list of shots first, which could create a small story, explain these to our actor, our partner, discuss how we communicate underwater, what we wanted them to do, how we wanted them to act, how we wanted the shots to be, and then get in the water and do it. So I was directing first. So the first dive I was in charge. I was partnered with Salim, a guy from Egypt. Great guy, he's really good underwater, and was very easy to work with. And I'd chosen to do our dive in the shallow part of the bay, where there's a big area of sand with coral around the outside. Nice and shallow, lots of natural light, lots of space to make it easy to get the shots that we wanted. I'm glad we did that because the shots came out quite well. It was just a short little story of Salim starting off underwater, searching around with his camera looking for a subject, a certain shot that he wanted to get, getting the shot, reviewing the footage, and then celebrating. I think it worked quite well. Don't know what you think. And then after that it was time for Salim to direct me, so he explained his ideas to me, and we went off on a second dive to get his shots. Haven't seen his footage yet, but hopefully he said he got what he wanted, so hopefully he can put it together in a way to tell his little short story. After we were finished with the dives in the afternoon, we then had a second task for the day, which was interviewing each other on the subject of the course, the filmmaking course, and it was for the resort to have some little short interview clips to be able to share on their Facebook page. We did ours just before the sunset, so we had some nice afternoon light, and had a few just simple questions to ask each other, to prompt each other to give an answer. And it was interesting to try. Haven't interviewed anybody before. There's a lot of elements to think of: setting the camera up, getting a nicely framed shot, best light we could, making sure the audio was correct. We had a bit of wind which didn't help, but we managed, and that went quite well. Hi, I'm Ollie Putnam from York in England, and I'm out here at Red Sea Diving Safari Resort in Marsa Shagra, Egypt, for David Diley's underwater filmmaking course. It's a fantastic course. We've been learning a lot this week, and we've been getting some fantastic results, filming some great things underwater. If anybody is interested in learning underwater filmmaking, this is a fantastic workshop and a great place to learn. There is all sorts to see here underwater, and plenty for you to film. So if you're interested, give it a try. Thanks.
Hi, my name is Abdulrahman Salim. I'm from Egypt. I joined the underwater filmmaking workshop with David Diley, primarily because there's incredible places in Egypt that are worth documenting in a professional manner, so everybody can see the beauty of Egypt. That's why I joined the course, and until now it is a fantastic course. We learned a lot, and we are doing some practical tips and tricks and doing something for real, so it's amazing. So I encourage everybody to try, give it a try if you are interested. Thank you.
And finally we went for our night dive, third night dive during this week, and again didn't disappoint. It was a fantastic dive. We saw all kinds of things. The second I got in the water, I saw a tiny little octopus that just appeared from nowhere and decided to attach itself to my BCD. I then followed it down to the bottom and filmed it on the sand. Eventually buried himself in the sand. It was really cool to see. Discovering my camera is quite good at close-ups, very clear image. We also saw a small Moray Eel, which at first we confused for a sea snake. It was white with brown spots. We've since discovered it's actually named a snake eel. So I guess the people that first saw it and named it couldn't decide what it was either. And then that was it for the day. We were done, got some dinner, reviewed our footage, had a quick beer. So tomorrow we've got a trip booked to Dolphin House Reef. It's a half-day trip out on the boat, on a larger boat actually, not the small ribs that we have here at the resort. And apparently it's a fantastic dive site. It's a cove offshore surrounded by coral reef, and it's where dolphins are known to go during the day to sleep. So hopefully we have a good couple of dives there. It'd be nice to be out on a bigger boat, a bit more space to move around, and yeah, looking forward to some good diving. I'll leave it at that for tonight and talk to you guys again tomorrow. Night.
bad, good.